Hi, I'm Steve Sambliss, and this is our Icy Places instant movie review of the movie The Green Zone, directed by Paul Greengrass and starring Matt Damon. Wow. This movie is unbelievable. This is a roller coaster of a movie from the very start to the end, and what's cool about it, it's interesting because it keeps dragging you along. You know, it's one of these movies where you start to get into it, and you see it taking off on you, and you're starting to have a little trouble following the plot, but then it pulls you and just drags you right along. Action from the beginning to the end. It's kind of like, this is kind of like the Bourne identity, the Bourne series, because, you know, the Greengrass and Damon are from the Bourne series. This is like the Bourne series on steroids.
The mission of this film was to say, can we create a film that's every bit as compelling?
Who is Magellan?
Magellan's the best source we ever had.
Every bit filled with action. Every bit a privileged inside view to a secret world as the Bourne films.
People are dying out there. I want to know why.
I'm confident audiences will say, yes, you can.
More action, based during the war. And the thing I have a problem with, though, and it's because that it's based on a real life place, a real life time. The guy they're going after was a jack of clubs. We don't know what's fiction of it, what's not fiction, and it makes sense that it could have really happened. It makes you feel like there's an agenda thing going by in the movie, even though it's a really, really good movie. If this was held somewhere else, another place, another time, it would have been amazing because it would have just been a story. But this thing, you feel like you're so close to something that might have really happened.
Do a job, the reasons don't matter.
They matter to me.
It's like somebody pulling on a thread. He pulls on it, he pulls on it, and pulls on it until finally he realizes what's going on underneath. And like any great thriller, that drives him on towards his stately destiny.
We got a problem. As long as he's out there, he's a threat. We have a plan.
I think you're going to have people jump on both sides of the fence on this, but it's a good movie. It's a good action movie. It actually, today's Friday, it opened today. We saw it a couple days ago, and it was just fantastic. Tell you, I'm going to rate the movie on a scale from 1 to 4. I'm giving it a 4. It's that good. I definitely recommend you guys see it. We're going to show the trailer, and this is just one of those great roller coaster movie. Expect to be excited, on the edge of your seat, adrenaline, fast pace, just action, cameras everywhere. You felt like you were in the action from the beginning to the end. It was amazing. So we're rated 4. I'm Steve Sambliss. We're going to show the trailer, and we will see you after the movies.
I came here to find weapons and save lives.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Well, not to me, it isn't.
Listen up. It is a military storage site. Everybody stay focused. This is it.
Miller's a guy who's a go-getter and who's desperate to uncover the truth. The site's empty. The intelligence they were getting, it just did not correspond with what he was seeing on the ground. He said something's wrong here. I read your articles. You said a source named Magellan met with U.S. officials prior to the war.
No, I'm not discussing sources.
Have you ever even been to any of Magellan's sites?
No.
There's nothing there.
Chief, we're here to do a job, the reasons don't matter.
They matter to me.
It's like somebody pulling on a thread. He pulls on it, he pulls on it, he pulls on it until finally he realizes what's going on underneath. And like any great thriller, that drives him on towards his stately destiny.
We got a problem. As long as he's out there, he's a threat. We have a plan. You want to know what really happened to them? Gotta find Magellan.
You set up whatever you need to set up on your end. I'm bringing him in. I know what to do.
If you put Matt Damon in a big action thriller, you know that he's going to go to exciting places. You know he's going to be running and jumping and chasing and fighting, doing all those things that you want to see Matt Damon do.
This is a kill, no catch or miss.
ETA?
12 minutes, sir.
You take him out.
I've got him.
You have no idea who you're dealing with here.
My gaze turning like Russian roulette. Thoughts are like bullets, I cannot throw this.
You're my prisoner. I'm bringing you in.
Green Zone.